Pokemon, an absolute dynasty of a series that almost everyone knows. What people may not know or simply can't keep up with is the show itself. With over 1,000 episodes and counting, it's got a lot of content around it. But the only thing better than that are the theme songs. I'm sure some of you remember a few of them, I'm sure I'll remember some too. But with as little bias as I can give, I'll be tier listing every Pokemon theme song to date, Season 1 to Season 25. Now then, let's get into it.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
The Pokemon theme song, Season 1, it's an instant classic that almost everyone knows, and it belongs in the S category easily. It set the standard for decades on end. Anyone can enjoy it.
So you wanna be a master of Pokemon? Do you have the skills to be number one?
This Pokemon theme song went hard with R&B. I don't think we'll ever see that in another Pokemon theme song. That's just my speculation though, but I did enjoy it. It's not at the level of Season 1, but it's good enough for A tier.
World we live in. Pokemon JOHTO.
Pokemon Johto Journeys, it's just absolutely solid, and it's definitely like when you think of a Pokemon theme song, like a good one, not the original, but still good, you think of something like this, especially because it was a very long season, but I think an A tier is definitely where it belongs.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Overall, this was a very underwhelming theme song. I really just didn't find anything to really attach myself to. It wasn't even that great for a Pokemon theme song. I thought it was very average, so I've got to give it a C.
No time to question my moves.
This one seems to be lackluster, unfortunately, just like Season 4. Like, there's just not that much to say. It was very average. There wasn't that much good about it. I mean, there wasn't too much bad necessarily, but it didn't excite me.
A kid from Pally Town with a brand new world to see.
You know, at first I really did think that it would be in the C category, just like the other two seasons, but it just found a way to be even more unamusing than the others. So I somehow just have to put it in the D category, unfortunately.
Every trainer has a choice to listen to that voice inside.
Pokemon Advanced Challenge is decent at best, but it just doesn't have a lot that's too special. A lot of it is very mellow, and towards the end it does kind of ramp up, but I wish it could have ramped up a little sooner. But overall, it's just a C.
I'm unbeatable.
While Season 8 is no doubt catchy, it just doesn't have that much to it in terms of quality, so I will have to put it in the C category, and even there I'm kind of flaky about it.
Pokemon! It's a battle, win or lose. It's the friends you make, it's the road you choose.
This time it's not even the singers, it's just the song that kind of sucks, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's quick, and it's just the tempo is kind of off in my opinion, and I gotta put it in the D tier for that.
Pokemon! It's all about the challenges. It's a brand new game.
With a heavy heart, this may actually be the worst Pokemon theme song I've probably ever heard. And that's unfortunate because I really do like the content in the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl series. Like, it's actually pretty good, but, you know, as for the song, they're practically just saying it. They're not even singing it. And for that, it really deserves an F.
Road far from home, but you don't have to feel alone.
This theme song is like a wave of nostalgia. I remember it so clearly. It was so good, and I loved it so much. I loved the singer, and, you know, we didn't have too many variations in the person actually singing it until then, and I just loved it. I can't really put it in the S category, and probably not in the A, so I'll put it in the B begrudgingly, but I really do enjoy it.
Sometimes it's hard to know which way you're supposed to go.
Man, Galactic Battles, I was pumping my fists. I was really loving it, really getting into it. It was good. I'm not sure if it was A tier level, but it was definitely B tier. It was a high B right there.
It's about you. It's about me.
Man, Sinnoh League Victors really has nothing of interest to offer. I gotta probably put in the C category, and it was pretty close for me to put it in the D, honestly.
Way's hard when the journey begins. Hard to find your way.
This might be the most contested one today. I actually did not like the Pokemon Black and White song. It just wasn't good. The singers weren't good. Listen, the visuals are whatever, but it's the singers that just don't hit those notes well. So, sorry to say, it belongs in the D tier.
New adventure, Another day.
One more challenge that comes our way. Season 15 was another surprising one, but not for a bad reason. It was actually pretty enjoyable, and for that, I have to give it a B tier. It was a little bit mellow, but it really did ramp up very well, which I did very much appreciate.
The ultimate goal.
Ready for battle, brave and bold. This one's another very solid song that I don't honestly have too much else to say besides it was very good, it was very entertaining, and it was a B tier.
Be the very best, like no one ever was.
Man, I love the XY theme song. It's just so good. It feels like a carbon copy of Season 1's theme song. It pretty much is, but it's done so well, if not better. And it captures what the next generation wants to hear from that theme song. And that's what I love about it. And it belongs in the S category too. I know, it's a wild one.
Just a kid on a quest to be the best of the best. Someday you're destined for power.
Again, XY does not fail to disappoint. It's amazing and it's so exhilarating. The first part of it is just, it ramps you up for something so exciting. And you just got to give it an A for that alone, if nothing else. And I know upsetting, yeah, it's not an S, but it's pretty darn close.
I stand tall 'cause I know I'm a winner. Knock me down, I'll just get a bouquet.
From the bass to the beat, I thought it was amazing. The only issue is, I thought it could be longer. If it was longer, maybe I'd put it at an A. I just have to put it as a B. The instrumental was really good though. Pokemon Sun and Moon is when they de-aged Ash, and you could tell that the song sounds childish. With Calypso music, it just doesn't work for a Pokemon theme song, but it's a D. It just doesn't work well. I've really been trying to put my finger on what the genre is for this one, because it's so hard. Maybe it's hip-hop? It's almost an S, but I'm gonna put it at an A just to be safe, but it's really good. The beat is amazing. This time it's interesting. We go back to Calypso music, or maybe kind of Caribbean, but it's good. It's better at least than the other one. I'm kind of close to a B, but I don't want to be that bold about it. I'm probably gonna put it in a C, but it was actually not that bad.
The journey starts today.
I think this one's pretty average when it comes to Pokemon theme songs. There isn't too much about it that's very interesting, so I'm gonna have to put it in the C tier. It definitely gives you that late 2010s vibe, but yeah.
Take me on a journey.
Not gonna lie, I felt almost nothing with that song. Listen, it didn't offend me in any way, but there just wasn't anything that interesting about it. Another C, unfortunately. Just a string of mediocrity, I guess. I don't know what to say. Unfortunately, we do end with a C tier. That's just going to be how it is. It's slightly better than Season 24, but it is by no means good enough to be in the B tier after looking at what's in there. That's the tier list. Any others are either wrong or not mine. What can I say? And I'll see you next time.